I hope everybody is having a great day. We're here just chilling. What are you doing, Obi? Hey, no, my doggy's playing with the box beside me. Hey, Full Comics, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. We're here just chilling, having some fun, hoping to move some products. We got some TMNT. We've got a little bit of everything. So if there's something you're looking for, let us know. And Obi, no, leave that alone. I hope everyone's been having a great day, and bear with me. I'm trying to fix my show for next week. I have to make sure the items are in there before I forget, because then I have to go back and fix stuff if I don't. So, but yeah, what are we all looking for? We got any pre-bids on anything? No pre-bids on anything. We do have a little bit of everything. Anything specific you're looking for today, do let us know. We're here having fun, trying to move some products. We got a ton of singles that are listed and some that are not listed. We also have some of the singles from the secret Lairs if you guys are interested in those. So I don't have those priced out yet, but I can give you a price on them. We also have all of the TMNT secret Lairs if you want to test your luck at hitting a $300 or $500 card, depending on which ooze card you could possibly hit. Again, that's the chase card. We haven't had a secret Lair that's had a chase in a minute, so that's the fun part about those cards. When there are chases, it's always fun. But if you do have some singles you are looking for, check out the auction section. We have a bunch listed already, but if there's some others you're like, hey, do you have this? Let me know. I might have it I have a pile here of cards that haven't been put in just yet, just because it takes a minute to put them in. And also the prices kind of finally settled down so I can put some stuff in, but it's always crazy when you have to put prices on stuff and they go up and down every other day. I don't want, a lot of times around this time they're going down, so I don't want to have them overpriced for you guys. I want to make sure the prices are where they need to be. And we try to give you the best prices. So Rook, Adam, how's it going? Full One Comics, hope you're doing well. I am not in PA. I am in North Carolina. I'll be up in Pennsylvania in like a month for an event. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. No, I mean, I do not live in Pennsylvania. I do online content, so you might have seen some of my content online. I do a lot of online content. This is my business, and then we do all kinds of yeah. I am trying to see here. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to fix something on this camera. There we go. I think we fixed it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How's it going? Anything you guys are looking for, let me know. I'm about to share the show real quick, so if you give me 1 second on that. But if you have something you're looking for, singles. Freddie, what's the deal with, what's the issue with the card? Just curious. Is it like a really rare card, or what is it? Hold on a second. My computer is being stupid right now. Why won't this open? That's why it won't open. Seems off. Is it? I'm assuming it's a magic card. What seems awful? I'm just curious, because here's the thing: like, you could send me a picture with it. The problem is without me actually physically seeing the card, it's really hard to like tell. Like I can look at it, I can look at the picture and be like, I don't know. But so what is the card? First off, that's the most important. Is it one that's like super super expensive, or A Warden Soul, Wicked Moonshine, Cody, Derek? How's it going? We got lots of singles today. Get in there and get some pre-bids. We got some TMNT collector's packs we're going to run here in a minute. We actually haven't hit a showcase yet, and we haven't hit a I don't think we've hit the silhouette that you're supposed to hit in every box. So those are still on the board. But give me 1 second. I'm trying to finish sharing the show real quick. Cappy, how's it going? on one second. I'm sharing my show real quick to a couple people. They're like, hey, let me know when you're live next. So let me. Hey, Cappy, how you been? What you looking for today? Anything? Hope you doing well. Farron, you guys got anything specific? Dockside join. How many artifacts we got for Toothy? I don't think I have a Toothy, but give me a second. I can check my inventory real quick. I'm pretty sure I had a Toothy and I sold it. Like I went through my stuff and sold it like a couple weeks ago. My stuff moves pretty quick. A lot of times. So that's what happens with the way I price stuff competitively. My stuff moves about as soon as I list it on my shop. Not all the time though. Sometimes stuff sits, weird stuff, but I'll look for you. I'm assuming you have a peer, or are you just looking for Toothy? Are you trying to do both of them, peer and Toothy, counters and all that fun stuff? Oh yeah, how's it going? Whoa, hold up. Cappy is hold on. You're eating a breakfast burrito while getting a CT scan. So like you're literally eating the burrito and the CT scan's happening, Cappy? Or is it scheduled for later? Sorry, I'm just picturing because I would do something like that. I'm like, we gotta get you a CT. I gotta get this burrito in, man. I gotta eat my breakfast. Powerful. I have only pulled one copy of those, and it's going straight into one of my decks. Unfortunately, I have not. Like I don't. That's like between it and Dark Leo and Shredder. Those are the two rarest. I got you. I was just trying to. I'm like, how's this? I can just see like laying down the table, getting the CT scan, just eating away as they're like scanning you, because I would do the same thing. Freddie, I'll take a look at it. Sorry guys. I don't know about you, but allergy season kicked all in full stream. Did you all get hit by any of the bad storms? I know there were some really bad storms happening like yesterday and today. And you all get hit by anything? It was really windy here, but it really wasn't like bad. They said we could get tornadoes and stuff, but it really didn't do anything scary. Inest, how's it going? Yeah, like I have literally. Powerful. So I have opened up personally 4 collector boxes and 2 play booster boxes, and have yet to like literally hit one. And if it wasn't for the fact that I'm building the what is it, Radical Rat, Splinter Radical Rat, I would 100% have sold it probably a week ago. I can't sell it right now, guys. I'm really think this is really, really good because of what it does. It's a really good card too. Yeah, I'm kind of building mine mostly TMNT cards with a few of the and then a few of the TMNT secret layer ones going in there. That's great. Yeah, breathe, hold, breathe. Take 2 burrito bites. Chomp, chomp. Yes, that's great, Cappy. Hey, Forgotten, how's it going? How's everyone's day been? Battlefront Wizards, how are you? Let me look, though. Someone was asking for Pier, or Toothy, not Pier. I said Pier, but it's Toothy, right? Toothy. By the way, happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody out there. Toothy, imaginary friend. Do I have a copy of you? I did not realize there's only 3 printings of it. That's crazy. There is the Battle Bond printing, the launch party promo, and then they did the secret layer. That is crazy that Toothy's only been like, why haven't we reprinted Toothy? Also would mean why it's a $10, an $8 to $10 card. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I did have a Toothy recently, at some point, and it sold. But yeah, Anybody else got any singles you're looking for? I do have a bunch of TMNT singles as well listed. But we're going to get this morning started. I have all of the secret layers for TMNT as well, and none of them have been open. As tempting as it is for me to want to open all of them, decide to see if I have a $500 card, I want that to be up to you. That way, here on the stream, if you want to buy a TMNT secret layer and we pull the Slime Against Humanity, you get a $300 to $500 card, depending on which version it is. Hey, Kenan, how's it going? So Big Tofu, each one is different. So I think the lowest one is 45, and then they go all the way up to, I think one is like 60. I don't know if it's 65 or not, but yeah, it just depends on which. Like non-foils are going to be lower in. It is completely random. So they said it could be in any. It's like the rare pool. So like it could be in any of the layers, whether it was foil or non-foil. It's just completely random which one it's in. Two versions of it. So there's one that has all of them with the different colored bandanas. It's like a $300 promo or $300 card, and the ones that have them all like the original red bandanas is like 500. Depends on which foil. The Last Ronin to me is the best one. I think the Last Ronin. Hold on. In the buy it now section. Oh, that's why. I was like, why is not Last Ronin popping up? That's because I spelled it Last Ronin. Let's see here. Yeah, the Last Ronin, I think that's like 55. Yeah, I don't know the full on. Obviously, it's not fully out there, but I do know like those are the chase 2 cards you could hit. So like the Last Ronin is 55 for foil. Most of the foils are gonna be right around that like 50 to 60 range. It just depends on what one you want. The VHS Delver? Ooh, actually Forgotten Ancient. You need the Delver? You mean this one? This guy. Aha, see, I have a few singles because I took a few of the ones I wanted out, and I'm like, I'll just sell the rest for now because I don't need a lot of the Delver's really cool. Let me get you pricing on that one. Probably because it's a super expensive card. It's probably like $2,000. It's got to be, right? My guess is between $5 and $10, if that. Yeah, yep. Sorry, hold on. I got my allergies are killing me today. Hey guys, everyone, welcome on in. If you guys got some singles you're looking for, let us know. We do have a bunch of singles on the in our auction. Forgotten Nature. You do 4 on it? I'm shipping from North Carolina in the United States. Raise the Palisade. I don't think I do, but I can look really quick. That sounds like a Lord of the Rings card. Whether it is or not, I don't know. Oh, I was right. It is a Lord of the Rings card. I do not have that card currently. I do have some singles I'm going through currently, Jared. But yeah, let me put this in here for really quick for make sure I put it on the right show. I've done this before. I've been on. What was the promo? Which one was it? It was the. I haven't opened. No, I don't have the Cappy. I don't have the Stanza Cap promo. Because the only layers I opened personally was the Mutanimals, the Inks, and the Last Ronin, and the VHS. I didn't open up a Stanza Kai yet because I didn't have a necessary need for it. I have the Stanza Kai, but don't have the promo, sadly. My luck would be too cappy. I'd go to open the one up for you, and it would be a cool luck, but it would end up being the Slime Against Humanity, and you'd be like, oh. Just 1 second. So usually I don't open them. Oh yeah. I got you. Yeah, no, I haven't. I didn't get that. I didn't open that one. I didn't open Stan Sakai because like I was only opening the ones I needed cards for my deck. Let me get this Delver up here. Forgotten how you been. What else you looking for? Yeah, unfortunately I don't have that promo one yet. So usually also what happens is Delver I don't a lot of times open a lot of the secret layers, and I'm not able to get as many of them right now just because of where I have so many secret layers currently. Like if I could move on like sell half of my secret layers, I would be able to buy more secret layers. And that's kind of like I'm getting your thing put up. Shipping hits, how's it going? Ah, you missed it. I almost missed it. I goofed bad. I goofed so bad on it. I'm like sitting here like, yeah, it doesn't start till noon. Making videos, working. Like 11:30, I go to check the site. And I'm like, oh shoot, get in line. And I did pick up some. And I do have a few extras that I am probably going to be able to sell. And I'll probably not be crazy on them. I'm not going to be like, hey, buy it for $275. So if you are really looking for one, I might be able to hook you up for a better price than I'm not gonna sell it for. It'd probably be like, I don't know. I have to wait to see what it is. What's that? But I'm looking at probably gonna selling them at $150 when I get them. So I have a little bit of profit in it, but also you guys can get them when it's not crazy. Now if they're like $125 when they come out. So from what I understand, how Dan works is hey, no worry. When it's supposed to start shipping tomorrow. So when they start shipping, as soon as I get them, like it'll probably be on my show. If they don't ship to me by Monday or Tuesday, if I don't have them by Tuesday next week or Tuesday next week, I won't have a show with them. So it'll be the first part of April I'll have them because I'm traveling a lot the next 2 weekends. The Dan secret layer, the one that they did dumbly and we're like, get the Dan, and then we're going to put it in Chaos Vault and literally sold out in 35 minutes. And it got like I went on there because I wanted a Dan, but I also buy and sell. Like that's part of my business. So I'm trying to get it, but I also want to make reasonable. Like I never try to I never pre-sell anything that I don't have. I'm not one of those guys that are going to list it pre-sell because one, if I don't get it or something happens and it doesn't come, then I now have to refund you and then you're out. And if the price goes down or up, all this stuff. So usually what I do is I buy all the secret layers that I can to have in stock for people to get singles out of them. I might actually take and open one of them because I think actually the singles in them are going to be worth more than what it will be. Like if you sell every land in there and all that, it's going to be worth more. Sorry, I'm trying to finish this up. I forgot. I have ADHD bad. All right, we got there's your Delver secrets. See, doing it as a Chaos Vault was a whiff. I think they should have it as a full launch because doing it as a Chaos Vault means that they only had a limited number period. What I'm thinking is maybe they're going to sell them at MagicCon Vegas too, where you can go and get them from the show floor. But the problem with that is that also means that everybody and their brother. All right, we got that for Delver, or we got Forgotten. Woo! Yeah, basically have to control an island. But there's a way to turn all the if someone's going to cast Dan or whatever, there's a way to there's a what is it? Magical hack or something that you can turn all of the lands into something different. That's kind of the idea of it. They go to play the Dan and you change the name of it to Forest or whatever, or you can change. Actually, no, you can change the name of it in Dan. So the Dan says it needs an island. You could change the name on the island to say Forest, and there's only islands in the deck. So then Dan has to be, I think, sacked or whatever. And yeah, it's your usual life. It's a shared deck too. So you're sharing the same deck. You're sharing the same graveyard. So you do keep that in mind of things like Memory lapse. Yeah. So you memory lapse, you put it out on top, so you get to draw that. You also have I think there's a way to get cards back from the graveyard too, so you have a shared graveyard as well. I haven't had a chance to play it. I'm excited to play it. Now, what's really funny though, right, about it is you can build a Dan deck for about $30. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100% of that. So I got to finish up my breakfast coffee shake thing. A weed what? Oh, wait. A weed way to do it. A weed way to do it. I love the name. Sorry, it took me a second. Sally the Snail. Wait. Sally the Snail. Who in here has a snail chasing them? Who here has that snail? You made the deal. Hey, well, glad to have you in. Anything specific you're looking for? So I always try to see people's names, and some names, when it runs together, I have to like break it down. But we see Sally the Snail in here. Who has a snail chasing them? Who made that deal that like the rest of your life you get like a bunch of money, but you have a snail? Yeah. No, it's WhatsApp is pretty cool. Pretty much you can buy about anything you could think of on here. I do always tell people to be careful on here. There are a lot of sadly scummy sellers, so do be careful. Or can be. You know, there's a lot of good people on here, but there are a few people who do scummy things, so just be wary of that. Basically, you can get about anything you can imagine, though. If you got Funkos, collectibles, DVDs, you know, so that like so I try to do, even when I've done stuff like my goal here is to have the best prices, but also to give you the best deals. So like some people do breaks, some people do ways of wheels and stuff like that. And I like doing wheels. Usually but I'm not allowed to do wheels right now because for not buying. I don't ever yell at people for not buying. I will be like, hey guys, can you help me out? Because it is really important when people do buy. Yeah, I gotcha. They yell. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that them yelling at like, not buying, get in on the break, don't buy, no, not. But to me, I'm just here having fun. We sit here, we talk, we chat, we talk about life, we talk about whatever you want to, realistically, within reason. We don't bring politics in our show. I just don't want to get into stuff. Probably so. I've thought about, not on stream, but I've thought about like trying to sell some Pokemon bulk stuff. I just don't know enough about Pokemon. Like the one time I tried to do Pokemon stuff, I got burnt. Hey Skip, how's it going? All right, I'm gonna do a. By the way, anyone have any singles you're looking for? We got singles. We have TMNT singles galore. I have a lot of them. So if there's something you're looking for, let me know. If you don't see it or you are looking, you're like, hey, run this. I've got like a doubling season Irma part-time unit. We're going to run a TMNT collector pack. We have not hit the showcase yet here. So I do know we still have not hit a showcase, which means that there's a possibility of a fractured foil showcase being in this box left. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left. All right, here we go. By the way, I'm also telling people like right now is the best time. If you're looking for TMNT stuff, this is the best time to get TMNT. It is at the lowest it is going to be. There's no lower pricing on TMNT currently. It's not going to go any lower. The collector packs will go up. The singles will start to go up as people start playing more and more of them in different formats. So just keep that in mind for future reference. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I want to run this doubling season. Who wants a doubling season? Can you believe that this card a year ago, or like a little over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, was like $100 card, close to it, like 75, 80, $100. And now it's as low as like 30. Here we go. Who wants the doubling season? Hey, Gearfried, how's it going? $25 for a. I think the art alone on these is gonna get people interested in them. Nobody wants the Dublin season. It is nice. Yeah, it's down to like Oh, not your color. Okay, you don't play green. Yeah, like, so yeah, it's the last I checked, I'm pretty sure it was close to $30 when I always try to price my things a little bit under TCG low, but also understanding that, like, let's see here. Yeah, it's like almost 30. Yeah, like it's selling for like $30 right now. I got you. I got you. No, no, no. Yeah. Yeah, I guess doubling season, it is good because of the counters on it. But yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah. No tokens in the deck. I get you. You run Mardu. Mardu's a great. Mardu is great. Dargo. Dargo Mardu. Dargo Timna. A CDH deck there, right? All right, what about? I got lots of singles, so if you got anything you're looking for, I'm going to start probably going through them. But what I want to run first is another mystery booster because we love mystery boosters here. Get your chance to hit some really good. Sorry, guys. By the way, I am hoping to start doing some mystery packs again, my own custom mystery packs or containers. I have to be careful though because Whatnot, I can't do it for a minute because Whatnot got mad at me for doing the spinning wheel. They're like, you can't do a spinning wheel in a normal show. I have to do a surprise set show. And I'm like, oh, well, how come everybody else gets to do it and I get in trouble for it? So I was like, we're not doing any kind of mystery thing for a minute, so we don't get in trouble. But my idea is with them is to do basically to do like what I did with the advent calendars, and so like put them in a pack like this. What could be inside of it could be a lot of it would be secret layers, but it also could be collector packs. It could have like a Final Fantasy collector pack. I might even put a slip in there that gives you like one of the like what's it called? Capricorn or something like that as well. So all right, let's run another mission booster. Come on, who wants to hit the foil today? Let's see if my buddy Chispin wants to come in. See if he pops in. He loves mystery boosters. I haven't seen my buddy Stevo in a minute either. Who here has any some singles you're looking for? Anybody got some singles? All right, we're just gonna do this right now. We've got all kinds of singles. We got them all. If you guys want to put some pre-bids in on the ones that are up, or if you're looking for specific singles, you're like, hey, do you have this? I may have it. Let me know. All right, we're going to do I have any more Krang? I do have a Krang, but it's not the foil version. So I'm going to run this Krang. Which is like one of the hottest cards right now, and it should be dropped in almost any deck. You guys know what Krang does, right? It gives all your artifact creatures you control have flying, trample, indestructible, and haste. Absolutely disgusting what it does, and the way it can just like win a game. It's really easy to get out to in certain decks. Krang. Sorry, guys. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Bria, how's it going? All right, we're going to run Krang. Get your Krang now while he's in the $20 range before he jumps up to be like a $40 card when everyone starts running him, because I'm starting to see this in a lot of different decks. Who's gonna get Krang? Bloody, how's it going? Welcome in. What are we looking for today? Cappy, you still here? Still getting your CT scan, or you get finished with that? Freddie, yeah, the price on a lot of these pre-release were crazy because like even the if Freddie, you're still here. The price on some of the what's it called? The cards have dropped. Like I tell people, right now is the best time to grab your singles for TMNT. They are at the rock bottom, I believe. Ace Badger Gaming, how's it going? You got anything you're looking for today? We have a bunch of TMNT. Yeah, it's crazy. Now I will say this, Freddie, though, like because like I sold two, or yesterday I sold two of the Leonardos, the showcase, not the fractured foil, the showcase for $15. And I'm like, when did they get to be that low? They were like they were like $50 like a week ago. And like, I guess that's what gets on me. So, Kimosabe, Arkenton, how's it going? I think though the prices are going to go up because this is what happens with every set, right? Every single set, the same thing happens. Now this is a smaller print run set, so there's a lot of cards are not going to go up unless you see them played a lot. So you see a lot of repetition and stuff. So like I think from what I've opened, doubling season is I think about the packs got ripped. But here's the thing, Freddie. So there's a limit. It's a limited print run. So there is a time where they're going to be harder to come by. I think by MagicCon, you're going to have a harder time finding the TMNT collector packs. And so it's going to be like pulling teeth to get them and figure out where they are and how to get them and all that stuff. And the prices are going to go up. And that's also when single prices are going to go up. So I think that's it right there. I think it's what happens with any set when it comes out. A lot of the stuff seems high at first and then it super drops. So Ace Badger Gaming, thanks for the follow, by the way. Anybody got some singles you're looking for? Let us know. We have a bunch of singles up for auction. We have a bunch of the TMNT. We have all of the TMNT. What you doing, buddy? Oh, my doggy just ran in here and then ran out. Well, hey, I appreciate the follow there. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Anything you're looking for today, Badger, Ace Badger Gaming, or BC Card Collectibles? You got some singles. I got tons of TMNT singles. We'll make you some deals on them, get you some sets, get you some different things. We do have some singles listed in our pre-bid section as well. You can, or the auction section if you guys want to pre-bid on some of those. Looking for one right now to run. Just got to find it. We're going to run a few of these singles while we're here. There we go. We're going to run a new card. Actually, Ace, you're talking about slivers. I've been holding on to this for a minute. It's sitting behind me because someone came on the show. I have an entire sliver, basically like just, it got multiple, it's got some repeats in it, but it's just full of slivers. So someone was interested in like one of them, but they're like, I might buy all of them. And so I kind of like, I don't know how Elvis Ranger got in there. But yeah, the rest of it is just a bunch of fun slivers. Most of the slivers in here are your slivers that are like under, but this is pretty much what you would need to start and take your sliver deck and go and play it. And I can make you a really good deal on it. The three big ones though that are in here, which are usually your more expensive, you got first sliver, the sliver Grave Mother, and sliver Hive Lord. Which the first sliver is cool. It's in that VHS non-foil, and I can get you a price on it if you're interested, even in buying all of them, because it gives you a bunch of the slivers you're gonna need. I'd sell it as a bundle. The first sliver. No, that's not it. Where are you at? There you go. Yep. Sorry, I'm just looking real quick at some pricing. They're probably like $1,000. I'm just kidding. Slivers are fun though. And what was the third one in here? The Sliver Hive Lord. That's what it is. This is very true, Ace. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Feel free to check out all of our auctions. We have lots of singles. We've got lots of stuff. If there's something, so I would let this whole pack of slivers go for 125. Because just these three slivers alone on their own are like 110. And then there's a ton of other slivers in here. So like I would do which I would find a deck box with it too and send it. Because you could pretty much just grab that and almost play it. Okay, you wouldn't need the first sliver. I got you. If we take the first sliver out, the price goes down a chunk because the first sliver is the most expensive of the cards there. Feel free to put some pre-bids in if you guys have some. We got a ton of TMNT singles. So take the first sliver out. It would probably be 50 for what was here. Yeah, 50 would be what we would look at because the first sliver alone was like, I think it's like 70. So I would do 50 for this pile of sliver cards. And even throw you in some sleeves and a deck box. If I can find the top for this deck box, I'd send it to that. Okay, let me put it in the system for you real quick. Again, I don't like it. You might get more value out of it, but the thing is so like, or there might be more value than like. I do have slivers, Jamalo, or a few. I just sold all of these slivers, but I do still have this one. I'm looking to sell too. Ace did not need the first sliver, but I do have the old. It's non-foil, but I have this. So let me do the listing and take a picture of it. We said $500, right, Ace? Maybe lucky. How's it going? You having a lucky day? It is St. Patrick's Day. I'm just messing. We said 50. Yeah, I'm just look. I have to have fun, you guys. We have to have fun. Sliver Commander bundle. Again, there might be a few repeats in there because like basically what's happening is I was actually going to build a sliver deck personally. And I would still love to build a sliver deck, but the problem with it is I just don't really get a chance to play a lot of casual games anymore. So pulling out the slivers would probably not do much to me for me. So, and I also have connections that if I ever need a deck, I can get one pretty cheap printed. And so with one of my sponsors. So buy it now. I tell it to you for $500. If I'll sign every single card one day, it'll be worth 3 times that. All right, I'm putting this in here for you. I'm gonna put the shipping at. No, let's put it right there because I'm gonna have to put it in a box if I want to put it in the box for you. All right, so putting that up there. It is up there for you to grab, Ace. But someone else asked about slivers, right? Right. Are you interested in Jabalo 99? You interested in the first sliver? Anyone interested in the first sliver in the VHS? This was like one of the first secret layers I bought. I remember getting this secret layer and I was like, ooh, cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to use the sliver, but I got it for a couple of the other cards. Or if you're out there and you're looking for some other singles, let me know. I'm going to try to see if I can find the actual other part to that deck box. If I can't find that one, I have plenty of others for to send it in. Hey, doing pretty good. How you doing? What is it? Immense Raptor. Sorry, for a second there, I thought it said Immense Separator. How you doing? Anything you're looking for, Immense? Whew, allergies are rough today, but we're doing pretty good. Ace. I'm gonna try to find that other side to that. If not, I've got plenty of other deck boxes that I can send it in. But I would prefer to send it in the one it had that's with it. I just don't know where I put it. Yeah, I've been doing Whatnot for a little over a year now. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully you have some fun with it. I know you'll have fun with it. I don't know about your friends and the people you play with if they'll have fun against it, but the rule of slivers is pretty much just don't let them live. Keep the board wiped or take that player out, pretty much. But yeah, Mince, I've been doing Whatnot for about a year. I got really into it, and then I had to slow down a little bit because of product just running out. Now I have a lot of product. I just have to move stuff. Now that's where I'm at. I'm trying to sell stuff, and I need y'all's help because everything you guys buy, by the way, you do know this. It goes back right into the business to help us keep going and keep giving you the best prices possible. That's kind of our hope and goal is to give the best prices out there, give you guys the best deals and the most fun you can have on Whatnot. We'd love to get our channel up to where consistently we're having 50, 60 people on. The problem is we have to, and we're trying to get to where we can stream every single day. Our issue with streaming every single day currently is we travel a lot. So like this week, I'm only able to stream today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday. Which, by the way, y'all want to help me out? Buy some stuff so I can have fun celebrating my birthday. So birthday's tomorrow, so don't plan to do a stream on my birthday. I might in the morning. We'll see how it goes today, and then I travel Thursday. I go up to New York, and I don't get back until Monday morning, and then I won't do a stream Monday when I get back because it's just really hard to do. But I'll be back Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I travel to New Orleans the following Thursday as well. Then I'm back for a couple weeks, and then we'll travel, and then we're back for 2 weeks, and then I go to Vegas for a week. It's busy for me, but we're also trying to keep our business running and alive. So everything you purchase does help go straight towards our business and help us continue to grow and keep our dream alive of doing this full time and helping you guys out. So if there are singles you're looking for, let us know. But I was going to run Continue, one of my favorite cards from the new set. I've got Continue, a card that I think has yet to see its full potential. But I mean, come on now. You wipe the board. Ninja Assist, how's it going? Or Ninja Basis, right? That's what it is, Ninja Basis. I see it now, and I see the guitar. All right, who wants Continue? $5 is a great price. I think this is a $20 card that will eventually be there. Nobody with Continue? Okay. What are we looking for today, everybody? What about hitting up TMNT? How about a level up? Level up in the Surge foil. These Surge foils are sick. All right, here we go. Level up is up. Who wants level up? Enchant creature, when an aura, put a 1/1 counter on this enchant creature. Enchant creature has whenever this creature attacks, double their 1/1 counters on it. Then invest power 10 or greater, draw a card. It's a great card for 2 mana. And it's a Surge. And I honestly like the Surge foils are. Do you have any foil technique? I might actually have a couple of them. I'm pretty sure I have Leonardo's technique, Sean. Ninja with basis with the buy there. Thank you. Enjoy your beautiful level up. I might have a few more though, Sean. Let me look real quick. I can look through the different techniques that I have. I do have a bunch of them. So let me look. You're looking for the cartoon ones, though, right? Let me look. So I do have some cards listed and a bunch of cards not listed. So I have a Jenika's Technique foil, if you're interested in that one. What I can do too, by the way, because like, some of them are like, if they're not, let's see here. What else do I have? I know I have more. I know I have a couple of different piles. Let's see here. No, I don't have. I thought I had more of those, but maybe it's. I have a foil shredder's technique as well. I'm just putting these together in a foil. And I know I have more. I'm just looking through my alphabetical versions first. Hallie Mine, how's it going? We all get to draw 2 now, right? Yeah. Me and Mem can go draw an additional card. Woohoo! Love drawing additional cards. All right, who was asking for the? Was it Sean, right? Or Eshan? I'm still looking real quick for those. If you have singles you're looking for, let us know. I'm trying to dig. I know I had a. I swear I had a Michelangelo's technique. It might be in a foil. That might be what it was. ZZ Man, I have possibly one. I have a Big Mother Mouser. That is the only other one I have. I had Donatello and I sold it. I can check on those Big BZ as well. If y'all give me a second, let me check. Let me finish checking here for. Yes, I knew it. I have the Michelangelo's technique. So I have 3 of them right now. And and I also have New Generation technique as well. I was like, I know I had more of them. If you're interested in them, Sean. Yeah, I'd make you a bundle deal on them. Probably $1,000, you think? I know the 3 are probably like 25-cent, 30-cent cards, but let me look on. I know Michelangelo is a little bit more. Let me check the others just to double check that I'm not like they haven't shot up in price, but I'm pretty sure. They're like all of them are right around like yeah. Yeah, ZZ Man, I will get you pricing here in a second. Okay, so for the 4 of them, would you do $2 for them? They're all foil. If you, all right, let me put those in for you real quick. They're all foil, so I'm really shocked that like Shredder's technique isn't like. I wish they'd made Shredder's technique an instant instead of a sorcery, because it would just make it so much better. And I'll get you that pricing, ZZ Man, on the Big Mother Mouser here in a second. As soon as I get this listed up here. Let me take this picture. By the way, if there's other ones you're looking for too, I do have of the TMNT Secret Lair singles, and I also have Tiger Pan as one. I also have every single one of the TMNT Secret Lairs. If you're interested in looking for those and trying to chase down maybe one of the want to do a surprise hit and hit one of the $300 to $500 cards that you can hit from there. TMNT. All right, you got that in there right now. 2. Okay. All right, we're gonna publish this in 3, 2, 1. Your techniques are up. I'm going to pin it there, and then I will look up the price. And then someone else had some cards that they're asking about as well that wasn't the Big Mother Mouser. If you can remind me what they are, I can go and look for them too. But let me look up Big Mother Mouser. Let me grab it real quick. Hold on. It's up above. All right, ZZ. We'll do Big Mother Mouser for 60. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, Lightning Dragon, Crater Hylian, and the Great Unclean One. I can check for those. Let me put. I appreciate you, Big Beezy. Healthy, because I can go up and scroll, but sometimes a bunch of people are jumping in. And if anyone else has singles you're looking for, or if we have a bunch of singles that we are going to run some auctions on as well, if you want to put some pre-bids on those. But if you're looking for singles, let me know. ZZ Man, let me put this in here real quick. But $60 is a great. I foresee these cards down the road being the base ones, the cheapest ones, $100, and the turtles all being like $300 to $500, depending on the turtle. Personally, that's what I think. You trying to get all of them, ZZ? Yeah, they're pretty. They're really cool. They're just not like they're harder to find than people realize because it's not one per box. Only missing Ninja Pizza. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't seen. I've opened 5 total boxes, 4 personal, and then 1 on stream, and I've only seen 2. I think I had Donatello, and then I opened Big Mother Mouser. That's it. So it's like a 1 in every 2 or 3 boxes. I think you find one. All right, I got this up there for you. The fracture shredders. The fracture are pretty crazy. Like, there's 1 guaranteed showcase in every box, but yeah, like the fracture. All right, I'm putting this up there for you. I'm gonna pin it. And then I'm gonna look real quick for the dragon thingy, ZZ, Lightning Dragon, Crater Hylian. I do have some older cards, so let me look and see here. Crater Hylian. I do not have any Crater Hylians. Although I'm pretty sure I did have one of those recently. I sold one of those recently. Let's see, what else was it? Lightning Dragon. It's a dragon. Dragon. Oh, come on. Okay, we gotta hold on. I gotta put it in Magic because there we go. I didn't know they did the pre-release cards all the way back then. Urza Saga. Do I have one of these? Ha! I had one. It sold. I have it in my listing. I'm pretty sure I just sold this one too. And Great Unclean One. Do feel free to check back with me, though. I am always adding singles to my listing. Great Unclean One. Did I not? You know what's funny, too? Great Unclean One. I'm pretty sure I just listed it in my store last night, and it already sold. Because I have it showing that yeah, I'm pretty sure it just sold, too. Unfortunately. It's the crazy time, right? It's when it happens. Unfortunately. I do not have any of those. But thanks for asking. I always appreciate people asking on the show because there's a chance I have them. And again, I was like, when you said the name of one, I was like, I might have the Great Unclean one, because I have a large inventory of cards, right? So let's look here. Let's see when my unclean one sold. Hold on, that might be sneezing. Oh no! I'm so sorry, guys. When did it go? Huh. Yeah, I sold that over the weekend. That card sold. The unclean one. Hey, no worries. I appreciate it. I'm always having singles in and out, so definitely always checking in. I'm always like, we're in the process now of finishing selling up a bunch of cards. And when I get through that, I'm gonna try to buy some more sets and stuff like that. So when I can buy people's sets or buy things, we'll get them. By the way, if there's anything you're looking for, let us know. Let's see, any pre-bids over here on anything? Oh yeah, we got some pre-bids. Let's run some of these. I got pre-bids on them. And if you are looking for singles, let us know. I have a bunch listed, but if I don't necessarily have it listed, there's a chance that it's still available. Let's see here. I'm looking for Donatella. Krang. Donatella Mutant Mechanic. I'm just going to grab the ones that people have pre-bid on. The Platinum Chip. And hold on, Casey Jones. Dude, I love Casey Jones. I think that card is a really fun CDH deck. Viable deck. It's not going to necessarily splinter Radical Rat. It's a Radical Rat. Raphael Ninja Destroyer. There you go. And the Krang Utrom Warlord. All right, we're gonna run these. I'm gonna run the Krang first. This is the first one I see, and then we're gonna run more. If you got some other singles, I love Krang. If you're also looking for more, I do have another foil Krang that I did not list. So, P-Ballin', how's it going? All right, here we go. Krang. This card, honestly, is really, really good. Auto-include in any deck that focuses and has a lot of artifact creatures in it. All right, Ninja, you got that one. Woo! Add it to your pile over here. All right, let's run the next one, which is Raphael Ninja Destroyer foil. I think Raphael Ninja Destroyer is a really, really good card. The fact that whenever it's dealt damage, add that much red, and you don't lose that mana as steps and phases in. Like, how is that not a way to bust this card by giving it indestructible and then just doing damage directly to it consistently? All right, we're going to run another one. We got Splinter the Radical Rat foil. So if you guys are looking for any other singles, we have some that are listed, but if you also have specific singles you're looking for, whether it's TMNT or not, let us know. We also have, packs. If you're like, hey, can you run Lorwyn, Eclipse Booster, Avatar? I have Final Fantasy English boosters as well. We did run one of those the other day. We have yet to hit anything big out of the Final Fantasy. So the grind and coffee, how's it going? What's your favorite type of coffee? I always like seeing people's name with coffee. I'm a big coffee. I love coffee, but I don't drink as much coffee as I used to. I've switched over to drinking a coffee shake every morning for breakfast. It's like, you Jazz, how's it going? It's my meal It's a meal replacement. All right, we're gonna run the Casey Jones. Casey Jones has got it going on. Yeah. No, I got you. Yeah. If you were in the military Navy, I get it. You basically run on coffee, right? If coffee stopped, you would. There was something the other day that I saw where there was like that was something that was happening with coffee prices because of something, and I was like, that's the one thing you don't mess with in America. That's gonna piss everybody off by messing with our coffee. Don't mess with our coffee. You can mess with everything else, but you mess with the coffee, raise our gas prices, this and that. But you mess with coffee, everyone's going to war against you, probably. All right, I'm gonna do the platinum chip here. I used to drink a lot more. Like I was downing like iced coffee a day back before I lost a bunch of weight. And then I kind of went off of drinking a bunch of coffee into drinking now. I drink a meal replacement coffee almost every morning, uh, which is really good. It's really good for me because of the vitamins and nutrients and all the good stuff. And I still get my coffee. And then I get more caffeine from my like my energy teas that I drink as well, which I'm actually looking at doing some shows based on those at some point. Selling some different teas and coffees and shakes and stuff. All right, Panda got that one. All right, what else do we have over here? We got the Donatello Mutant Mechanic. King Julian? It's King Julian. Unfortunately, I do not have that Miku version of Brago. I do have though. If you are looking for Brago, I might have the Fallout version. I need to double check in my binder, but I might have the Fallout version if you're still looking for Brago. I know I don't have the Miku though. The Miku Secret Lairs I missed out on. I think I was traveling or something. I was like in the air when they were being sold, and I missed them. I got you. All right, Ninja on that one too. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, let me run one more real quick on the. Someone wanted a food token. So there are any 50 cups a day of coffee? Good day. That is a lot of coffee. Like I would get like one or two a day. I was making them myself some, and then I was doing different stuff. I mean, I know a lot of people, especially like people like the original OG generation, where we're going way back, the boomers and stuff, and what it called, not in a mean way, but that the booming generation were very much where we're gonna run this food token. They drink like 2 or 3 pots a day still, and I'm like, that's a lot of coffee. Big Beezy. All right, let me get. Once I do this real quick, can Julian? I'll look at it. I'll go look for that real quick. All right, Big Beezy. Get Julian. Guys, I'm a little crazy, by the way. So, like, just know if you come to the show, we're here to have fun. So let's go, Big Beezy. Boo, 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 boo. Oh no, I just lost that one. By the way, anyone that buys something, you unlock bronze tier, which gives you a $3 off coupon to purchase your next thing. It was supposed to be you have to spend $20 and watch a show, but they messed the whole thing up. And yeah, I'm stuck with it now. Let me look here. Ooh, in a binder of binders, the cards that I haven't sold, but I'm pretty sure I had one, but maybe I thought I had it. You know what? Where did it go? Did I already sell it? Apparently, someone I thought I had it. I'm sorry. Cool Creature Clones. Possibly. The problem is I need to know the name of the clone to make my life a little bit easier, because if not, it's really hard for me just to be like clone. I have Irma. This is probably the coolest clone, by the way. So Irma is the most broken clone currently. Now I do have the Surge Foil version, so it is a little bit more pricey, but it's really cool because it is Surge Foil. So Irma says at the beginning of your combat on your turn, Irma becomes a copy of up to one other target creature you control, except her name is Irma. So this turns into something So it's not going to get the ETB effects, but it's going to get the. Yeah, no, I get you there. I get you, yeah. But she is one of the more busted ones. Hey, no, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Enjoyed having you in. If you ever want to be back, we're here usually a couple times every day during the week. So bear with me 1 second. I'm looking in my binder real quick to see if I have any other clones. Clones. This is the binder that I'm not really selling a lot of stuff out of. I sell a few things out of it, and that's about it. Because I have Laura Croft in here. Yeah, all blue. I was trying to think. There was a clone I had the other day. No, I don't have any in my binder that are clones. So how's it going? Let me think. What else do I have here? I've got Slash, Evil Turtle from Dimension X. Okay, yeah, you're right with Aang. Yeah. I got you. Let me look here in my little pile of other ones. I'm trying to think. Off the top of my head, I don't think I have any that are that way. That I know I have. If you give me a name, like a specific name of one King Julian, I might be able to look it up in my inventory. But I know for a fact that now I will say this though, the advantage though of Irma. So the cool thing about Irma, yes, the downside is she doesn't do the trigger, but the cool thing about Irma is you can make an extra copy of an Irma as the copy of whatever it is, and then it has a different name, and then there's ways to chain some stuff together because I'm really curious how that would work. She's a 3 CMC. So what I'm really curious about though is how it would work with Irma and you put a clone on Irma. Does it become Irma or does it become a copy of Irma? Like if Irma becomes a copy of Aang, so it's Aang at the Crossroads. No, because it says her name, Irma Aang at the Crossroads. So would she get the abilities? And then you can copy her and then sack the original Irma and then trigger it. But you can still keep Aang too. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out here. What else do I have? Because that would be an interesting one. Anyone else got some singles you're looking for? We got a ton of singles. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, if you did that would work for sure. Let's see. Aang at the Crossroads is looking for ways to make copies. I was trying to see if there's anything else in my pile here that played into that. I don't think so. All right. Anything else we're looking for today, my friends? Armor is unique, but I'm trying to think of what goes into what. I know in some of the TMNT secret layers, there's some clones. There's the Sakashima student is in there, I believe. Is that the clone? Yeah, that's the Sakashima student. I can't speak. Sakashima student, is that the one I'm talking about? I'm trying to remember here. Oh no, yeah. Well, that's not the one. That's one, and it's in the inks or in the sorry. Enters in its copy on the battlefield, except it's a ninja. It has ninjutsu. Idol on the Great Revealer, Goblin Guide. Let me check. I've had those. I've had both of those cards. I don't know if I still have them, but let me look. I might actually have a Goblin Guide that I just So I have a white border guide from the Mystery Booster 2. I just have one. And then what was it on Eidolon? I don't know if I have any more Eidolons. Yeah, I have no more Eidolons. I had a bunch of Eidolons. And it took like no one like, but I do have a white border goblin guide if you're interested. Let me know. Big Beasy. Anybody got anything else you're looking for? I'm gonna run here. We're gonna run a mutagen man. I think this card is really, really good for what it does. The fact that it gives all of your artifact tokens controlled cost one less is so, so good. Fortunately, Julia, I do not have it as a single. Do you? I have one. It's going in my personal deck for the TMNT deck I'm building. All right, no one wants Mutagen Man. So, Big Beezy, you did want the Goblin Guide? Okay, let me go grab it. It's $100,000, by the way. Sorry, I'm just double checking, make sure my dog's not behind me. He likes to lay right behind my. Oh shoot! Hold on. He'll lay right behind my chair, and his tail will get caught. I have to get up a certain way to get out of. I box myself in. Let me go Goblin Guide here. Still here, guys. EFG. And oh. And I'm doing another check just to make sure I didn't miss any of my Eidolons while you were talking. Just making sure my inventory is correct. Yep, no Eidolons, just one Goblin Guide. One white border Goblin Guide coming up. What you building? Mono goblins, or are you building like a mono red like deck, standard deck? What I'm gonna do, do it $1 on them. You get on it. Your shipping shouldn't be much more than what, like I think it'll add like 20 cents. Let me put it in, take a photo. Mono, okay. As a commander, or are you building it as like a 60 card deck? I'm just curious. Okay, nice. Pioneer, or probably modern, right? I guess if Goblin Guide's in it, I'm assuming it's modern. Hold on real quick, too. Before I forget, let me take this out of my inventory, because if not, I'll be in trouble and someone will buy it tomorrow. And I've had this happen before. Nice. So I had a whole bunch of, like, I had an white border. So I had all of those cards about a year ago. I bought a collection when I first started getting into doing this and buying collections and stuff. They had like a completely blinged out. So every like secret layer version or special foil version of a card, they had it as their like modern deck. Super blinged out. And I was just like, nice. Sold all of it. Because I'm not a mono red player. I get it. Mono red is pretty fun and it's pretty simple a lot of times. It's just autopilot. Yeah, no, feel free to do that. Now, I will say this, BZ. If you do send me a message in a couple days, it may be next week before I can get it, because on Thursday I travel out to be with my buddies for the weekend for an event, and I probably won't be looking at Whatnot at all. But if you do want to send me a message, that is fine. And let me know. Send me a message there on here. I also have Instagram, whatnot, or TikTok, whatever. If you want to hit me up on Instagram too, Celtic Wear Games. It's probably a little bit easier to get a hold of me there than on whatnot because I forget about messages on here. There, I just put your Goblin Guide there for you. Be easy. Rhino Rex in the house. How's it going, my friend? How you been? We got Rex. We got Rex in the house. Be Nice Now's back. Hey, no worries. I always, like I said, if I have the card, I'd love to pull it out for people. I sell it either way, either through my other store or this. I'm in the process of possibly getting a third spot to sell on. It's just figuring out how to do the inventory because I want to do my own storefront where people can buy directly online. It's just figuring out pricing and keeping that listing up to date. And also, like, because it's less fees, so to say, if you do your own store. But it also is a lot more hassle because if I sell on my store, but then someone buys on my TCG or on my whatnot, then I've got to figure out what is what. So that MTG. I am not sure if there's a way to favorite streamers on whatnot or not. Honestly, I'm really bad. So, like, personally, I don't do a lot of buying on whatnot. But I do know, I thought there, hold on, I think there is at the very top, maybe. On my stream, I'm seeing it. Oh, that's an activity. Never mind. I thought it was like it was a little like heart thing. And I'm like, ooh, what's that? What's that? What's that? It's a Chupacabrito. How's it going? Yeah, it would be really cool to favorite or put your like top. But I think if you follow, usually if you follow us, you do get like reminders of when we go live and stuff like that. But yeah, it would be really cool for whatnot to have it where you could put like your favorite streamers. So like you just choose like I only want to know when this person's going live. So I hope we make the cut to people's favorite. We try. See, here's the thing. And I want to tell you about our stream here. I want do my best to have a lot of fun on the stream, but also to give you guys some really good deals. So I'm not always. I might do a few breaks occasionally, but I'm here trying to make sure you guys get good stuff, good deals. I don't mind doing breaks. It's just a lot of work to do a break, and also there's bad things that happen, whereas you don't get stuff sometimes. But I'm trying to find a way to make a fair break for everybody, where we'll do like. If for some reason you don't hit, you get this or that. So sorry, guys. Allergies are rough right now. 3 is a crowd. How's it going? All right. We got any other pre-bids on anything? And if you guys got some singles you're looking for, let us know. Rhino Rex, how's it going? What you looking for today? Who wants to do a TMNT collector pack? We have yet to hit our borderless card or our showcase card. So we do have those. I've got some other cards as well, singles, if you're looking for them. So who wants to jump in here and do a TMNT collector? Let's open it. Let's go. Also have all the TMNT secret layers. If you want to, you can buy one and we can crack it on stream and see if you hit the $300 or $500 cards. Also, there's some other secret layers looking for. I know Whatnot, by the way, Big Beezy. I think Whatnot's been trying to do some different things to help people, like help with different stuff. It's just a matter of like getting them to be consistent with it. And like, I don't know. There's a lot of competition. Depends on what you're looking for, X. Sometimes I can procure things or find ways to find things. I'm in the process right now of probably in April, judge foils. I do not have any judge foils. I had like 2 and they sold immediately. But that being said, at the beginning, at the end of the month, beginning of the month, I'm going to be hitting up my LGS, a couple LGSs in the area, and seeing if I can connect with them to do streams at their store to be able to help move some of their products, but also be able to move like singles if they have singles and stuff like that. So we are going to see how it goes and see what happens. It's all about finding out what people have, though. That's the issue, and also getting a price where I can be able to sell a card to you guys at a reasonable price where we're also not necessarily losing money. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I get fees, they get fees, they have to, so if they're selling a card for $500, it's a $500 card, Judge Foil, and you want it for $500, then I have to be able to get it where I can make like 10, $20 off of it to sell it to you. So, and then pay them back at a certain time. Have a list of things that I bought, sold, and all that. I do not have any Judge Foils currently, but I can try to find some stuff. Just depends. All right, let's run some more singles. Let's run continue. Continue. Collectors and set boosters. Yeah, I don't have any of those currently. I've got to move inventory so that I can be able to buy some stuff myself. Which I'm hoping you hear. Hopefully you hear something, whether it's a yes or a no, that way you know. Because I would assume probably they're going to let people know within the next, if they haven't already let people know within the next week or so, because I'm assuming the story starts on Monday, right? The official story starts Monday. And then I'm assuming that if the story starts on Monday, then either that Tuesday or the following Tuesday will be the reveal stream, which means that whenever the reveal stream is people already have known and will be getting out, like they're getting their product the week of or week before. So I'm not sure the exact timing of it. All right, what are we looking for? Let's look for some more cards here. What about the Donatello Gadget Master and the Borderless Foil? You find this one. If you guys got singles you're looking for, let me know. Yep, Donatello Gadget Master. The Scene card. I would tell you this, Rex, too. Like, even if you don't hear anything, or you hear yes or no, or you hear no, like, just keep at it. All I tell people is just keep at it, keep doing your thing, keep working hard. Chupa Cabrita, what's your do you do list for singles? What do you mean, Chupa Cabrito? Like by list? Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. Like, yeah. If you give me a list of singles, yeah, you could. That works too. There's a possibility I have them, and I can look through them and see if I have singles for you, and make you like a pile of them. You're talking about let me check. Let me check real quick about the Eddie. I can't remember. I thought I sold that one, but let me check I have a secondary pile here. I'm double checking to see. I think I might have sold the Eddie that I had, but I'm checking. Looking for Flower Power, Animar and Friends. I have a lot of news. Like I keep Chupa Cabrito. I keep a lot of singles, whether it's new or old. It just depends on if they sell through. Like, what sets are you looking for? Is it something from like new sets, or I don't think I have an Eddie, but I'm still looking real quick for you. By the way, I think I sold the Eddie. I know I have the one, but I don't know if I have. So I'm doing it. I have the album art, but I don't think I have actual Eddie. I think I sold all of those. I'm just doing a quick look through my inventory, though, to make sure I'm not mistaken. Because I have a lot, and sometimes I miss what I have in inventory. These are Sonics. Yeah, khaki pants. I'm still looking for you. Just trying to see if I have any. Oh shoot! What are you doing out? One more spot to look. I have like over 100 secret layers, so I have to look through all of them. I gotta, when I get back from my trip, I've got to go through all of my inventory and like relist them all. Apparently, I did not realize I had that secret layer. Looking, I don't think I have it because I think it was a colored box, but I'm looking real quick. Yeah, unfortunately, I just have the album art. That's the only one that I have left. The other day, I think someone came in and bought the last of the other ones, or won it on one of my wheels or something. Yeah, no worries. But if you want to get the album art, I grab it before it shoots up because it already shot up a little bit. Because it used to be like, I think I had it at like 65 at one point, and then someone came in and was talking to me about it, and then they're like, "You know that's gone up?" And I'm like, "Nope, did not know that, but thank you." All right, what are we looking for? What about we run Donnie's Bow? If you got singles you're looking for them, yeah. I mean, I always have. By the way, Chipikarita, I buy and sell. I have a lot of singles. It just depends. Like right now, I haven't really bought a lot of new singles. So what I have is what I open or packs that I get in or different things like that. All right, we're gonna run this Donnie's Bow here. All right, y'all ready for this one? Donnie's Bow. The Shadow Spear foil is great. You know, I think I was talking to you, Rex. Yeah, like, I mean, here's the thing, right? I always tell people to swing and keep swinging and keep trying, and eventually, you know, you may stick. Like, I would love to get, um, personally, I would love to have it for the next set too. Like, keep going. One, it gives me stuff to work on, you know. But like Marvel's one, I wouldn't mind having. Hobbit is the one I'm really going for. But I'm gonna apply for each of them. I did get just told that I couldn't do the sadly, they don't have any space for me to be a streamer on the early access stuff. And I'm like, you're letting these other people stream or do it that barely have any followers. Like, let me. I'm one of the fastest growing content and hardest working content creators. But at least they told me, right? I'm glad they at least told me because it was like I've been doing it for a minute, and I'm like, Ryan, thanks for the follow. All right, let's see. All right, what else are we looking for single wise? Let's see here. Let's run the Dublin season. It's right here. Run the Dublin season. Who wants the Dublin season? Anybody, 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 anybody? Nobody. All right. Is there anything else you guys are looking for single wise? Pack wise, you want me to run? How about we run Splinter Radical Rat? I think that's what this one is, right? Yep. I know. Wait, continue. Wait, we have continue here. Where did continue go? There we go. It was the. I thought it was Splinter Radical Rat that I grabbed, but apparently it was continue. Which Rhino Rex? Continue is such a good card. Anything else you guys are looking for? Final Fantasy. The baby Mikey. I believe I do. Let me look real quick. You're talking about this one, Bobby? I do have that one. It's in foil. I don't know if I don't think I have any of the other ones, which is funny. I have Donnie. Is that the only one you left you need? Gotcha. Any other singles you need too, Bobby, or is that the only one you're looking for? Or that's it. I got some other the TMNT Secret Lair singles as well. People are looking for them. No, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I can sell it to you. It'll be $1. That's the lowest we can go on here on anything. I can put it up for you real quick if you wouldn't mind it. I always ask though, because if people have like multiple cards, it's a little bit like, as far as like, not necessarily cheaper, but if you're looking for like multiple singles, it's a little bit better to run like multiples together. Now let me take a picture here. Whew. So I always like try to help people out. Like if you're just getting like one single for $1, there's nothing wrong with me doing it for $1. But also like Mikey. But if there was like 3 or 4 other cards, it's like, hey, I can throw these in together and you're shipping. I mean, I get like after they charge whatever, yeah, I get like I think I get like 30 cents out of it. Usually. But it's a little bit better than like TCG player and stuff like that. Like although I do wish there was a way. I wish there was a way to add in like, because like with like TCG player other places you can add in the cost of like what it costs you to print everything. With this, it's just like you've got to kind of add that into your like when you're selling your singles. So pretty much like $1. If I sell a card at like $1, there's your Mikey card, by the way. It's up there. If I sell a card for $1, by the time I put everything into it, yeah, it's like I make like 10, 15 cents on it. I don't know. Why did it do hold on, why did it do it as an auction? My bad. I'll just run the auction real quick. Sorry, my bad. It shouldn't have been an auction. It should have been a buy it now, but apparently I wasn't paying attention. Coach Bobby, how's it going? I was like, why did it say there's a bid on that? I'm like, I just, it happens sometimes. Anything you guys are looking for? Any other singles? If you're out there, if you want me to run a pack, we do have TMNT collector packs here that I know. Thank you. You got a bronze tier because they messed my thing up, which it was supposed to be a purchase of over $20, or I think it was like $10 plus watching a show or two, but they made it where it was like basically any purchase gets you in there, which it's fine. That means you come back, you save $3. Hopefully the next time you spend a little more than, you buy like a $5 card. You do buy more than a $5 card, because then I'm like, but it is all good. That's on, and there's no way once you put it in and save it, there isn't a way to change your thing for the season. It made me really angry. because I was like, wait a second, I didn't put that in like that. I had put it like certain pricing and things like that because like I want to reward people, but you gotta like I don't want to reward someone like that is just gonna come in and buy $1 card and then they get $3 off and then they buy like a $2 card and they get it for free and then I'm just out $3, you know. And I want people to come back and the purpose of it is to get people to come back and be on your show and spend on your show because the more you spend, the more you eventually get coupons and things like that. And I'm not trying like and I made mine where I thought they were pretty reasonable for what you get and stuff like that. But yeah. All right. Anyone else out there looking for any other singles? No pre-bids on anything. How about Irma? Let's run Irma here. I'm gonna run her at a little bit of a discount too. Throw over to you for a 50. She's like a $60 card because she's the Surge foil. All right, everybody. I think we're gonna run. See if anyone wants to do a TMNT collector before we pop out of here. Here we go, TMNT collector. We have not hit the showcase or the borderless silhouette card, so those are still in play here. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being on the show. We will probably be back next week as our next show because we're out of town for a bit. We might run a show tomorrow morning. It just depends on how I feel when I get up in the morning. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I don't know if I want to run a show or not, but I might come on here for like an hour and do like a pop-up show. Just stay tuned for that. If I do a pop-up show we'll do hot deals all day for my birthday, so for the hour. So if it's a pop-up show, but thank you guys for being on today, and as always, cowabunga dudes, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you guys have great days, and we'll see you next time. And yeah, thank you guys for being in, and make sure to give us a follow and jump in across the board when we come back on next week. We'll have some more fun singles and stuff. So.